So as a kid, I mean, I loved playing the piano. It seemed like a genetic thing. My father was a piano player. He was a piano player stroke comedian, and he was in a double act that they weren't hugely successful, but he wrote a hit for Bruce Forsyth called My Little Budgie, which is hilarious. And he was Max Miller, the old comedians. He was his musical director. There was no question of me doing anything else, and I enjoyed it. And I was given the opportunity to do a couple of key performances, like play at the Queen Elizabeth Hall in London, playing a Shostakovich piano concerto with the orchestra. And I enjoyed performance, so it felt very natural. As soon as they told me to buckle down and go to the Royal Academy on Saturdays and not play cricket or football and just get very serious about it, I was like, oh, this is not so much fun. And luckily, along came this blues band or whatever, age 14. And I did my first pub gig and I went, oh, hang on a minute, this is all right. The manager of a producer called Jim Abbis rang me on one Friday afternoon and said that we're going into this was in 2007, I think, for her first album, said we're going into the studio on Monday morning and we've got a new singer, she's called Adele, and her piano player has decided to keep his job at Sainsbury's because he doesn't think it's going anywhere. Would you come and help out? And so I turned up and met her, and she was set up on one side of the room and I was set up on the other side of the room. But of course it went on to be a massive seller, one of the most successful albums of all time, and of course that's a huge bonus. I mean, the whole nature of what I'm trying to do is a collaborative composition with this idea that the Nerve Centre would be the base of it. And I think that the Nerve Centre being such a unique and special place, it's sort of central to this community. I think 50 UK music professionals were asked to provide the name of someone they thought would be good for this role. And then we submitted an application based on a loose idea of what we thought we could achieve. And then that brought it down to a group of six, and then there was an interview process in London, and I met Piers Moore from the Nerve Centre, I met Graham Farrow from City of Culture, and Vanessa Reid from PRSF, who are behind this whole venture. Just being around as an influence and an advisor and a friend to anyone involved with any kind of music in this city will be, that's about as wide as the remit gets, I think.